Yellowstone fans praise underrated character for bad transformation in latest episode. Yellowstone enthusiasts have been fervently chatting about the last episodes of the hit Paramount Network series, set to wrap up on December 15. The recent installment received heaps of praise for Kayce Dutton's portrayal by Luke Grimes, with fans arguing that his challenging decisions highlight just how underrated he is. In the latest chapters of the 5th season, the Dutton siblings Beth, Kelly Riley, Jamie Wiz Bentley, and Kayce have stepped into the limelight, reports the Mirror US. This pivotal shift follows the shock demise of their patriarch John Dutton, played by Kevin Costner, whose exit was hinted at by the actor earlier this year. With the newest episode aired, devotees rushed to X Twitter to express their views on the development of Kayce, the youngest of the Dutton family. One fan wrote, "Seeing Kayce be the main focus in an episode of #Yellowstone was great to see. One of the most underrated characters on the show, and to see him take charge was fantastic." Additionally, they exclaimed, "KCC is a bad ***. Never thought he would do what he did in this episode. My goodness, was it good. This is the KIC we should have got since season 1. Seeing him be the main focus and taking matters into his own hands is so good." One fan gushed, "Every season my respect grew for this man, but I fall in love with Kayce more and more with each episode this season. You'll better protect him at all cost. Sick." Another enthusiastic viewer wrote, "Woo boy, this is the Kayce I came here to see. Played back that car scene like 6 times." Referring to a particularly intense moment, one fan observed, Kayce pointing a gun at a child. Damn, he is not for ****ing around. Sick. However, not everyone was convinced, with one fan commenting, "Kayce going full on beast mode was cool, although the thing with the guy's daughter was a bit much." On Reddit, a fan posted, "Kayce Dutton, he's back." Another user reflected, "Man, I never thought I would see Kayce putting a gun to a child's head. But he's in **** mode and is doing everything he can to protect his family." Fan agreed. "That last segment was amazing. The darkness that came out in order to protect his family was so real." Meanwhile, another fan argued, "He was indeed savage, even though putting a gun in that poor girl's face kinda was way too much and over the top." Yellowstone airs Sunday nights on Paramount Network, with UK audiences able to stream it the following day on Paramount+. The sprawling landscapes of Yellowstone have always served as a backdrop for epic battles, both of the land and the heart. Amidst power struggles, betrayal, and unrelenting chaos, the Duttons have long commanded the spotlight. But in the latest episode, fans were left in awe when a character who has often lingered in the shadows took center stage in a way no one anticipated. The transformation of Ryan, the quiet, sharpshooting ranch hand, into a formidable force to be reckoned with has sent waves of excitement through the Yellowstone fandom. For years, Ryan has been a steady presence on the Yellowstone ranch, a dependable hand who rarely sought the limelight. His loyalty to Rip Wheeler and John Dutton was unwavering, but his role often felt auxiliary, like the calm before the storm that never quite arrived. That all changed in this week's episode, where Ryan stepped out of his role as a background figure and made a daring, calculated move that shifted the balance of power on the ranch. A breaking point. The episode began with tension rippling through the ranch. The Duttons were embroiled in yet another land dispute, but this time, the threat wasn't external. It was within their ranks. A rogue faction of ranch hands, emboldened by resentment and greed, challenged Rip's leadership. What started as whispers of discontent had grown into outright defiance. Ryan, known for his quiet demeanor and sharp instincts, had been watching closely, While the Duttons were preoccupied with larger battles, Ryan recognized the brewing storm within their own fences. And when the dissent boiled over into an armed confrontation during a cattle drive, it was Ryan who stepped forward, rifle in hand, with a precision and presence that took everyone by surprise. "Not on my watch," he growled, his voice cutting through the chaos. In one swift move, Ryan took control, neutralizing the threat with a blend of strategy and grit that fans had never seen from him before. His actions not only protected the ranch, but also solidified his place as an indispensable part of the Yellowstone crew. Fan reactions, from underrated to unstoppable. The transformation didn't go unnoticed by fans, who flooded social media with praise for the once-overlooked character. Ryan has always been the unsung hero of Yellowstone, but tonight, he's the definition of a bad asterisk. "This is the character development we've been waiting for," tweeted one viewer. Another fan wrote, "I've always liked Ryan's quiet strength, but seeing him step up like that, absolutely legendary. Give that man the respect he deserves." Memes featuring Ryan's stoic glare and his no-nonsense takedown of the mutiny began circulating within minutes of the episode airing. One particularly popular meme depicted him with the caption, "When the quiet guy finally snaps." A layered transformation. What made Ryan's rise even more compelling was the depth added to his character in the episode's quieter moments. After the dust settled, he retreated to the stables, where Rip found him silently tending to his horse. "You didn't have to do that," Rip said, his usual gruffness softened with respect. "I didn't have a choice," Ryan replied. "This place isn't just a job. It's a family. And you don't let family fall apart." This line resonated deeply with fans, highlighting Ryan's steadfast loyalty and the emotional weight of his decision to act. It wasn't about glory or recognition. It was about protecting the legacy of the Yellowstone Ranch and the people who called it home. A new dynamic on the ranch. Ryan's bold actions didn't just earn him the admiration of fans. It also shifted dynamics on the ranch. Rip, who had always been the unquestioned enforcer of the Duttons' will, now found himself viewing Ryan as more than just a dependable ranch hand. Later in the episode, Rip confided in Beth about the confrontation. "Ryan's got more in him than I ever gave him credit for," Rip admitted. "Maybe it's time we start letting him show it." Beth, in her typical sharp-witted fashion, replied, "About time someone besides you did the heavy lifting around here," setting the stage for what's next. With Ryan's transformation now in full view, the possibilities for his character's arc are endless. Could he become Rip's right-hand man, stepping into a larger leadership role on the ranch? Or will his newfound prominence put a target on his back, drawing the attention of enemies both within and beyond the ranch? Fans are already speculating about where the story will go next. Some believe Ryan's rise could be a harbinger of an even larger shakeup within the Yellowstone hierarchy. If Rip ever decides to step away, Ryan's the natural successor. He's got the skill, the loyalty, and now the respect, one fan theorized on a popular forum. Others are hoping for more insight into Ryan's backstory. "We've seen him as a ranch hand, but what's his life off the ranch like? There's got to be more to this guy, and I can't wait to find out," wrote another fan. Why this transformation matters? In a series dominated by larger-than-life characters like John, Beth, and Rip, Ryan's transformation is a refreshing reminder of the power of subtle storytelling. His journey from a quiet presence to a commanding force mirrors the struggles of many unsung heroes in real life. Those who work tirelessly behind the scenes only arise when the moment demands it. For fans, Ryan's evolution represents the heart of what makes Yellowstone so compelling: the ability to surprise, to elevate unexpected characters, and to remind viewers that strength comes in many forms. As the episode ended with Ryan standing alongside Rip and John during a meeting with the bunkhouse crew, it was clear that this was no longer the same man who quietly fixed fences and tended to cattle. This was a leader in the making, a man ready to carry the weight of the Yellowstone legacy on his shoulders. And fans couldn't be more excited to see where this new chapter takes him.